Good afternoon. On behalf of the town of Trumbull, I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to come here today to speak to you. Just a few days into the job, I had the opportunity to come to your ribbon cutting, and I enjoyed that, and I enjoy being here. Acres of reserved open land. Trumbull is clearly vested in and focused on protecting our environment. In fact, we recently were recognized by Relocate America as one of the top 10 best small towns in America, in part because of our commitment to the environment. As we look for efficiencies in utilizing our resources, we continue to invest in and deliver sustainable practices and green initiatives. Partnering with Sun Products on the Full Circle Playground Initiative provides the perfect forum to demonstrate a shared commitment. Thank you for this opportunity to once again reinforce the importance of recycling. Thank you also for your generosity. I look forward to a continued strong collaborative partnership between our wonderful town of Trumbull and Sun Products in these and other future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Pam Georges. I'm the chairman of the Nature Commission. And on behalf of the Nature Commission, I'd like to congratulate the children and the schools and their parents on the incredible results of the recycling efforts. You are an inspiration as to what can be accomplished through teamwork. I've listened to many children's and parents' stories on their recycling efforts. There were children urging their parents to please do more laundry and do it more quickly. They were going outside more and playing in the dirt. And they seem to be drinking a lot more milk to empty the containers. Their passion and drive is an indication of a bright future, and it shows the dedication this young generation has to environmental stewardship. I would also like to thank Sun Products Corporation and Tangent Technologies again for their incredible generosity and commitment to the community and the environment. Today they have yet another gift for the children for their efforts in recycling. So now I'd like to turn it back over to Michael.
So if we could have Gary Shelty, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, please come up. I'd like to introduce some of the principals from our schools who are here with us today, but first, just a few words. I'd like to just tell you a little bit about an experience I had last week, which is my way of first mentioning the thank yous that we have for this collaborative project. Last Thursday I had the opportunity to visit one of our kindergarten classes, and classroom visits, I should tell you, of course, is always the best part of my day. But this visit was extraordinary. In this kindergarten class, the actual lesson was being taught by 4 grade 5 students, and it was a picture-perfect lesson on recycling and concern for the environment. The students enthusiastically shared their presentation, which was a video with some slides, and they, after working with the whole class, they divided the class into 4 groups. Each of the students in the 4 groups had a hands-on activity, and they were asked to separate or organize and sort plastic containers. And of course, number 2 plastic containers had to be set aside. So I'm sure that sounds familiar. The lesson itself was outstanding because the 5th graders' excitement and their passion for recycling and the environment was contagious. I heard comments that are just precious, like, the earth is sick and we have to make it feel better. I heard comments like, you know, our parents and our grandparents, they do wonderful things for us. But one thing that us guys, our generation, has to do better is take better care of our environment. So it really hit home with the fact that it was a learning experience that really is going to be tied and connected to their daily lives. And I feel that it's not by accident that our elementary students in all 6 schools are much more aware of recycling, much more aware of the concern for the environment than ever before. And I really believe that the kickoff of the school year back in September, when the recycling project started, is primarily responsible for that. So we do thank the opportunity for having this learning experience. On behalf of our Board of Education, our superintendent, our administrators, teachers, parents, and especially our children. We thank Sun Products and we thank Deborah Cox, our Director of Economic Development, for this wonderful opportunity. So I thank you for your patience with hearing a few remarks. I'd like to introduce to you and have them come and join me representatives from 3 of our elementary schools this afternoon. From Frenchtown, Diane Screever, our assistant principal; Middlebrook, Pat Colello, our principal; Daniels Farm, our principal; Mrs. Karwoski. And I think they're ready for the next step in this with the presentations. I'd like to hear a few words from Mrs. Colello, who's even closer in her daily activities to the kids than I am, even though I do get to go to some classroom visits.
Thank you, Gary. I just want to say this was a really nice opportunity for us at Middlebrook. We have a wellness committee, and one of our legs of the committee is all about the environment. And last year, one of our parents even coined it that the kids are the little eco police. You're right, they are much better about this than I am or any of us are. So they really are the future, and they are really very conscientious about our environment. So when we received this invitation from Sun Products, it really was a nice opportunity to have that in-school recycling. And you're right, they were very excited. My window is right by the recycling bin that was set there. And every morning you could hear them excited, bringing in their containers and talking to each other about it. So it's really nice, and it's really nice for them to see in real time what that kind of project can do. So I commend you people, and keep up the good work. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Gail?
Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Pat. We at Daniels Farm, like several of the other elementary schools, have a very active green team that is run by students, that is picking up more and more responsibility every year for including more recycling at our school. And like Pat said, it's very real to the children. For all of us, it was an add-on. For them, they've grown up with this. And I think that we're going to find that they take more and more responsibilities in ways that we've been unable to do to make their planet a more healthy environment for everybody. So we thank you as well for providing this opportunity for our children. Thank you.
I, like Mrs. Colello and Mrs. Karwoski, would like to thank everybody here. We have a Green Wolves team that is very active in our school, and it was unbelievable to me that every morning I'd be at school at 6:45 or 7 o'clock, and the bins were full again. It was like, some little elf in the middle of the night was dropping things off, and in fact, sometimes they were. But I think that's a tribute to the fact that it wasn't just our students. It was representative of the entire community, and they were spreading the word to others in their families to participate and add to this. So congratulations, thank you so much for Sun Product. We can't wait to use the picnic bench.
Okay, let me just kind of wrap up and thank everybody for coming. We got a perfect day for it. We want to thank the Trumbull Nature and Arts Center for helping host this event and giving us the opportunity to put this great playground together. We can only do things in partnership with the communities in which we live, so we're very proud to be a part of this one. So thank you very much. Thank you for all the kids, even though no one can hear me, because they're so actively playing on the playground, which is exactly why it's there. So I'd much rather have it be that way than any other way. So thank you again for coming and bringing your kids and supporting the program. We very much appreciate it.